Alright, hello and welcome to the KFC Cup Series. Tonight is the Hooters 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Alright, thank you. Remind me whenever we get to the actual race lobby. We're gonna do something a little different tonight. We're gonna have it as a night race. Alrighty. You might have to restart your GTA. Once Ricky joins, we're starting it. We have somebody not making a start tonight. It is Chris, our points leader. Yep, he's at a concert. Nope, concert. Yep, and I'm assuming you know who. Smity, you're lucky. Yeah, I said, I legit told him, make sure you sing Marijuana Cross whenever it comes on. He is a big fan of Ghost. Hey guys, look on Nonstop Pop. Go on Nonstop Pop. Come on, Smitty, we're waiting on you. Alright. Good lord, Vince is sending me reels. Okay. You better. Because, like I said, I'm starting at 10 sharp. It might be a minute later because somebody took like 2 minutes to join. Where are you at? Oh, that's not you. Yeah. Alrighty. Third to last race. Alrighty. Take your lap around. Oh, it's okay. Alright, well, just let Jason get all the checkpoints. My bad, guys. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Yeah, come on, Joe. I don't think so. Jason's almost done. Alrighty. I'm sorry, GTA, why did you add this feature? But why is my car in the background? Alright, well, Smitty gets the pole. Smitty gets the pole, even though it was broken as shit. Alrighty. Tell Niko to hurry up. I mean, hey, that works. I didn't think it would give you the fastest lap. Alright. Sports. Aggregate position, off. Catch up, off. Time of day, night. There, I redeemed myself. Of course. You guys got her. Yeah. Don't hurry up, they got 5 minutes. People's got school tomorrow, and people have work in the morning. And somebody has to flamboyantly march. Okay, I'm done. We have one piccolo in the band. Make sure you change your radio stations. Jonathan getting on? Jason. Is Jonathan getting on? Alright. They got 4 minutes. Honestly. Because Niko's not joining. And I don't know where Jonathan's on. Oh my god. I don't... What? Oh my god. Thank God. Now tell him to get in here. Alright. Alright, Hillbilly Jesus and Jonathan have joined a party. Amen. Alright. Hi, how are you? Good lord. That was aggressive. Come on, boy, we got 2 minutes. Chop chop, 2 minutes. Maybe that's the good luck charm. Okay. Alrighty. Not yet. Tell Jonathan, come on. I have him muted, so I can't hear what he's saying. Come on. Hustle. Alrighty. Alright, Niko's here. You're going. Alright, Jonathan, come on. 10 o'clock, let's go. Thank you, guys. Nine. Yeah. Yeah, and one of your friends isn't here, Niko. At a ghost concert. Alrighty. Of course, I must say 20 years like Ricky and Smity. And we're a minute later because Jonathan! Alright, let's do this. Yes. Yeah, you already have a win with that card. Don't even, Niko. And by the way, Niko, to answer your question, we're just going to keep on continuing the same rules throughout the rest of the season. Yeah. Alright. All your competitors tonight. Alrighty. Let's have a fun race. Hey, blame Jonathan. He decided to take 20 years. Alrighty. Ooh. Atlanta night is looking pretty... Oh, don't wave off the blame on Jonathan. Alright. Alright, don't clown around. Don't clown around. Don't clown around, please. Please. Alrighty. Ricky, we're on a time crunch. Don't. Ricky starts in the rear. Like he's not going to be there the rest of the race. Alright. Doing a marathon on my way back. Niko and Jonathan. You know where you're starting. Alright. Yeah, that's where you're starting. Hold on. Red flag. Jonathan's not there with you. I don't know what he was doing. Alright. Caution's out. Alright. Restart box is 2 white lines on the inside. Alright. Alright. Smity and Jason on the front row. Here we go. And we are underway here in Atlanta. Guys are 3 wide already. Here comes Wild trying to sneak down to the inside. Here comes SAXY, gonna help him out. 3 wide, contact, Smity around, big crash. Oh! And the 8 gets tagged. Here they come, back down to the caution flag. Wild leads it. Ready? SAXY on the front row, then it's going to be Jay and Jacob, and then Ricky in the top 5. Come on, guys. Stop clowning around. I'm looking at you, 13. All right. Here we go. Green flag. Here they go down into one. Ricky thought he was clear of the 4th place, but he wasn't. '23 helps out the 1 car. They're tied for the last spot. Whoa! Wild sideways, and he's going to go around. Caution's out. SAXY leads it. Alrighty. So yeah, the bubble is Jason plus 6 to the good, and then Jay has a spot over SAXY. Yeah. Hopefully the 25 finishes last. Okay. I'm joking. Alright. Here we go. Come on, sort yourselves out. Let's go. Alright. Go another time. Come on. Smity brake check the field. Guys, when I say I'm on the time crunch, we need to do this. This is the only time I can race this week. Alrighty. SAXY and Jay once again on the front road, and it's Smity, Jacob Crabtree, and Jonathan, Ricky, Niko, Jason, and Wild. So here they come, down to the restart. Green flag. The outside line has better grouping on the restart, and they'll be clear of SAXY going into 1. But they won't be clear of each other. Woo, Jay almost comes down into Crabtree. 3 wide for 4th. Birthday boy. It's Jason and Jonathan's youngest brother's birthday today. Whoa, contact. Jay goes spinning. Hangs onto it. Yes, he did. Oh boy. Here they come off 4. On tight. Whoa, Smity goes sideways and he's going to go around. That was for a top 5 spot. Caution will wave. Single file for the top 5 right here. Will they get around that 1 car? Whoa, Crabtree ducks down low. Here they come. Down to the flag. SAXY will lead it. Wild will get 2nd over Crabtree. I kind of like night races like this. That way I can actually see and the sun's not blocking my view. Nice. Congrats, Niko. Defensive captain, I think. Alrighty. Thank you. Niko, don't jinx it. Niko, don't jinx it. No, you're good. Alright, good. Alright, here we go. Green flag. Whoa, Jason sneaks through the middle. Whoa, trouble. Wow, goes spinning. False it. False it. Alrighty. Let's go. Come on. Caution's out. Alrighty. Here we go. Back to the restart. Slow down, boys. Slow down. He got a shot from Smity. Here we go. Green flag. Mullet has the better restart. Will he clear him? Yes, he will before they reach 1. What a move by that 30 car, even though he's supposed to be into 39. Here to come down the backstretch. Crabtree down to the inside. Here comes Jonathan. Where did he come from into 42? 3 wide back there. SAXY does not have a good restart. Drops all the way down to 5th. Gains a little bit back up there. Double wide behind the leader. Oh boy. Here comes Crabtree. 4 wide. 4 wide back there. Now they sort out the 3 wide. Whoa, Niko pinches SAXY into the wall. Whoa, contact! Jay goes spinning. Big crash. Caution is out. Here they come. Back down to the caution flag. Here comes Crabtree trying to make a move on the outside. Doesn't work. Here they come. Back down to the flag. Wild will lead it. Jason's 3rd. Who doesn't? Who doesn't have a lot of brain cells, SAXY? Who doesn't have a lot of brain cells? Fair point. Stop shooting. I heard that. Alrighty. Here we go. Back down to the caution flag. Not caution flag. Green flag, I meant. Green flag back in the air. My bad. Ooh, Niko forces the 1-up. His teammate. Ooh, here comes Smity. Forcing it down to the inside. If they try to check this blind spot. Something this league doesn't have the habit of doing. Checking their blind spot or looking behind them. 3 wide for 4th. Now 3 wide for 5th. Here comes SAXY down to the inside of that. Brothers side by side for 3rd. Ooh, the 13 ducks low. Whoa! Caution's out, racing back to the line. That was for 2nd. Here comes Jonathan and SAXY trying to work together. Jay gets pushed up to the outside by his teammate. Whoa, Jonathan gets forced on the apron. Whoa, contact! And around they go. Here they come, back down to the flag. Will Jason make a move? Out of time. Wild will lead it. Yeah, no problem. No problem. No problem. Alright, do not get out of your cars. Do not get out of your cars. I saw that. Ricky, don't make me put you in the back. Alright. Well, I mean, he's driven more up in the top 5 than some people. That's saying something. I know. Here they come, coming back down to the green. As my admins are roasting, Jason is here to go. Green flag back in the air. Oh boy. Jason is not clear. Had a good restart, but he wasn't clear enough. Niko puts his teammate in the wall once again as here they come down the backstretch. Here comes Niko shoving Jason through the middle. Ooh, Niko was barely clear of Crabtree right there on the outside. Whoa! Niko rams up top of the 25. Hangs onto it. Here they come down the backstretch. Jay on the outside for third spot as Jason is going to help him out. Miles still leads another lap. I feel like you just said the lap number so that way you can make that joke. Here comes Smity with an aggressive move down to the inside for third. Oh man, Niko got a little loose. That's going to allow Crabtree to take advantage of it. Boy. It's on my side for fifth right here as here comes Crabtree trying to battle at the fourth spot. While goes high, here comes SAXY down low. I was gonna say. SAXY ducks back down low. Oh, Wild ducks back down low. I'm sorry. Big push from the brothers. SAXY really want to help Wild out. Please be on the inside whenever you go down pits. I'm talking about the one in fourth place right now. From last night, I talked about you. Whoa, we got in trouble! Big crash in the pit road. Niko and Jay tangle up. No, that's Ricky. My bad, Ricky. I saw it too. That was it. My bad. Now it just leaves it to the rest of the four. There's Jay in third spot. My mistake about that. Here they go. Next round of pit stops. Whoa! Stay low. Try to get out of people's way. Smity. Try and duck a little lower. Smity, duck a little lower. If Smity ends up beating a lap ahead of the field, I'm going to be mad. Alright. Because he was a little close at a start-finish line checkpoint, that's why I was saying. Niko will end up being the leader, I believe. No. SAXY will. Yeah, how are you in the lead? No. Alright, Niko, you have to go back down. Unfortunate circumstances for our 8 car right here. And that's Ricky, sorry. Just do a pass through. Do not hit the checkpoints though. Alright. SAXY and Wild, your 2 leaders, as here comes Crabtree with a big push. I was about to say, combination of big and huge. Whoa, contact! Wild sideways, Crab sideways, they both save it! What a save by those 2. Feel bad for SAXY, he has to deal with that 25 right on the back doorstep. Good thing it's a full throttle track and not a place where you have to let off. All ducks inside a crab tree right there. Alright, thank you. You're good. I think you hit the checkpoints, Niko. Alrighty. Okay. There's a 4-car train back there. Who do you think? I don't know if I should be happy if I was SAXY or terrified. And yellow flag for the 22. Ricky lets the 1 into 25 go by. Same gap pretty much. Yep, it's going to be a 3 and 3. Well, remember who the second and third car is for yours. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because it's a full throttle track, not a track where you let off, Jason. Oh, we have trouble for Niko. Alrighty. Let me see. Are you a lap down? Alrighty. Ricky, how did you lose those two? Yeah, he did. He did with Niko. That's why I was wondering why. Crabtree, Jonathan, and Wild to make up the second pack. Whoa! Trouble! Jonathan goes into the wall hard! And caution is out. Here they come. Back down to the caution flag. Niko, I think you're on the lead lap, dude. Here they come. Back down to the flag. And SAXY will lead it. You had a 2-second lead. Yep, red flag to shoot cars. Alright. Ricky, I'm assuming you're getting your lap back? Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Please do not slow down. Alright, slow her down, Ricky. Slow her down. Slow her down. Thank you. Did he get 2 laps back? Okay, thank God. Alrighty. Well, Ricky maintains it being 1 lap down. He apparently was 2. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, if everybody gets sorted out. Niko, go to the outside. Thank you. Alright. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Oh, we got a train up to the outside. Jay! Whoa, man. Barely clear into turn 1. There you go. 3 wide back there. Three wide for third. Boy, here comes SAXY, his teammate down to the inside. Whoa, Jonathan! Came too quick, and Wild's on the wall. And he hangs onto it. He hung onto it. He power slid. He hit RB. Three wide for 5th. Smity goes up to 2nd here. Oh boy. Still leads another lap here. Yeah, ride the inside wall pretty much. Just run over to wrenches. Just run over to wrenches, that's all. Yeah, you're fine. Whoa! Man! Brothers make contact as here comes Niko trying to make a run on the outside. As a 23 gives the 1 a shot. Decent teamwork by those 2 drivers. Whoa, man! Smity sideways! Hangs on! Oh, trouble! 6th. 6th place, still green. See this. The bubble drivers are in the top 3 right now. Oh boy. Here comes Crabtree down to the inside. Here comes Rick, not Ricky, Jason, sorry. Here we go. And Jay is the sole person in the top 5 that goes in. Then it's Niko. Jonathan. And Wild. Alrighty, second round of pit stops. Here they come in a second. Here we go. Here they come down in the pits. Hang on tight. Whoa! Get down, boys. Get down, including you, 25. Don't spin out. Don't spin out crap. You didn't hit the start finish. You didn't hit start finish, right? No. Oh god. That's a first. Yep, Ricky just pit. He better not have. And plus, he would just be it. Oh my god. It's not rocket science. Ricky, go down another time. No, go down pit road another time. I'm gonna keep an eye on you. You're supposed to miss the checkpoints. It's not rocket science. Alrighty. Just run over the wrenches. Run over the wrenches, Ricky. I'm looking at you. Alrighty. Alright, we should be fine. There we go. Turn 1. Turn 2. Alrighty. SAXY and Smity to top 2 here. Both dominant drivers this season. And it's Jason and Jacob Crabtree. And Jay is just a lone soldier back there. Last season. Looks like Jason and Jacob Crabtree are closing. Yeah, he doesn't even have a chance at the chase. Looks like the 3rd and 4th place car are catching him in a hurry. It's not bad. Alrighty. 13 really wants that one to get away from him. But it just doesn't look like it's working. The 25 and the plane car looks like the better experience at pushing. I don't even think it's a green car. That's fine. You can run over it. Oh well. Just wait. Next next race it actually will be raining. Soon enough, they're going to be into slipstream. And they are into slipstream. Now it's a party of 4 here. Here comes Jason and Jacob Crabtree on the outside, trying to look for a second spot. Ooh, Crabtree ducks down. What's going on? Whoa! Man. Oh, man, hang on. Yeah, that was Crabtree. Jason helps out the playing car. Okay. 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 Yellow's out. What the hell? Smity. Really? Caution's out. Come on. Alright, yellow's out. Alright, red flag. Yeah. Yeah, red flag. Yo, admins. While we're under red flag, answer. Look in Discord. One second. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright, caution's out. Don't let me see that again. Alright? I know, but don't let me see that again. Alrighty. Coming back to the green. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. SAXY and Crabtree have the better restart. Here comes Jason, though. And Jay ducks down low. Whoa, Niko sideways. Hangs on. Jay ducks down to the bottom. 3 wide behind the front 3. Whoa, man, Wild gets into 23. Wild up the 3rd spot. First time he's been in top 3 since 20 laps ago. SAXY, can you do your roll real quick? Whoa! Crabtree into the wall! And the yellow away. Yellow's out. That was a legitimate one. That was a little... Yeah. Hi. SAXY. Okay. Alright. That was a legitimate spin. Alrighty. Done. I was just saying. Yeah. Alrighty. You said 71. 70. Okay. Coming to 30 laps to go. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. And Jay drops down. Whoa! Contact! Big crash behind him. Caution's out. Come on, guys. People can't check the blind spots. Caution's out. Surprisingly not. And Jay leads it back to the line. What happened? Yeah, what happened, Niko? God, please watch it. Alright, 1 second. Wild, come on, let's go. What are we waiting on Wild for? Get back in your car. Last warning, or you're going down pits for 2 laps. Thought so. Alright. He spilt his juice. Well, while it's spilled his Capri Sun. Alright. Smity, stop climbing around. Alright. That is his one respawn. One and only respawn. Admins keep track. He doesn't make any sense, remember? Alright. Stop hitting people under caution, please. Alright, Wild's back moving. Alright, caution is out. Going green to Sime. Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, 28 laps to go. Green flag. And the outside line gets a better restart. And Niko goes spinning. 6th place. Yep. That's SAXY. He's sort of the lead here. Whoa, contact! Ricky goes around. Caution is out. Believe it or not, he was in top 5. Alright, and here they come. Back down to the flag. And SAXY will lead it. Alrighty. Yep, I got you. Do not go down. Do not go down. 74. Come on, guys, let's go. No, he's not. He's good. He's good. He's here. Alright, come on, guys. Line up, quick. Line up. Wow, get in for the 4th row, not in the 5th row. Alright, thank you. Alrighty, here we go. Green flag back in the air. Here comes a 22 up to the outside. What a run by Ricky. All right, who's coming down? Final pit stops are underway. Whoa, we got trouble in the back. Wild round. Ride the wrenches. Ride the wrenches. Alrighty, here we go. Here to come back down around for the 2nd round of pit stops. Who comes in this time? And it's the rest of the leaders. Stack up. Alright, now you guys move. Alright. Don't forget, it's late in the game. Thank you. Because he got a shot from everybody. And Smity, rather than helping people, is going to battle here. SAXY is a sitting duck if I've ever seen one. Good thing this is not for the championship this season. It's going to be Milwaukee. Better not, Niko. There's a 25, gives a 23 a shot as they go into 1. $80, 20 laps to go here in Atlanta. They're pretty much staying the same distance because somebody keeps on battling. Well, I mean, oh, trouble! Smity hooks the 25. Caution away. Here they come back down to the flag. Big yikes for the 25. He is one of the bubble drivers. Here they come back down to the flag. SAXY will lead it by a long shot. Alrighty. Jacob or SAXY, your roll. Well, good thing you have somebody behind you can trust. Knock on wood. Alrighty. Here we go. Going back down to the restart. You'll catch. Alrighty. Here we go. Going back down to the green. And green flag back in the air. Here comes Smity with a run to the outside. And he'll clear it 3 wide going into 1. Oh boy, here comes a 1 car. He's not had enough. Oh boy. Hang on tight. "15 laps to go." Oh boy. Whoa, contact! Terrible crash. 1 car upside down and it's Jacob Crabtree. Caution is out. SAXY leaves it back to the line. Jonathan second. Jonathan second. He had you by your nose. Well, I was zoomed out, okay. Alright, Jason. Alrighty. Yeah. You there, Crab? Yeah, you are. Okay. Everybody move up, come on. Give me 1 sucker if you don't move up. Ready? Here we go. Green flag back in the air. 13 laps to go, I believe. Your race leaders are 3 wide. Now to sort out the double wide behind the front 4. Crabtree shoves his nose through. Oh, man. Jason does not check his mirrors. Almost got turned. And SAXY gets some help from his teammate. He's going to maintain clear of that 25 car. Whoa! Everybody on the inside wall. Oh boy, Jay slides up a little bit as here comes Jay down to the inside for 3rd. He'll make it stick. 3 wide behind Crab. 4 wide. Now they're double wide now. 10 laps to go here. Whoa, man. Smity into the wall. Three wide. Crabtree has a full head of steam here. He's not afraid to use it. Man, oh man, Jason does not want to give up that 2nd place. Oh boy. Tempers flaring here at the last little bit of the race. Here we go, down the backstretch, side by side for 3rd. Jason dropping back. Oh boy. Whoa, contact! Crabtree into the wall, hard! Caution flag will wave. Here they come, back down to the caution. Here they come. Back down to the caution flag. Jay gets it. Well, I mean, Jay gets 2nd. I meant, sorry. Single file. Inside 10 to go. Alrighty. Gonna restart with 6 laps to go. It's gonna be SAXY, Jay, Jason, Jonathan, Niko, and then it's gonna be Smity, Ricky, Wild, and Crabtree. The best bet you want to have is your teammate in your rearview mirror helping you out. This could help SAXY. Here we go. Green flag. Back in the air. 6 laps to go. Oh boy, contact back there. Here comes Ricky, battling it up for 4th place. Coming to 5 laps to go. Jonathan trying to make a move to the outside. Niko sounded like he's big time rush right there. Now it's for Niko. Whoa, boy. Here comes Crabtree down to the inside. And he's still there. Jay trying to make a move. Not Jay. Jason trying to make a move for a second. God, I keep on mixing people up today. Now Jacob trying to make a move on Jason. Down to the inside. He shoves him up. Four laps to go. Contact into the inside wall. Big crash. Jay around. Caution is out. All bets are off. Oh, contact! Smity around. Jonathan up to 3rd. Here they come. Back down to the strike. Caution away. Wait, it's 2 to go now, or... I thought it was 4 to go. Oh my god. Go around, go around, go around, go around. I'm sorry. I lost track of the laps. I'm sorry. Caution. We're caution because nobody updated me with the laps. Well, nobody updated me with the laps. I'm sorry. Well, can you blame me? Nobody updated me to laps. Well, I couldn't hear you because I have other admins talking to my ear. Don't go all the way to the checkpoint. You better not have. Alrighty. Yes, please do. I am sorry. Alrighty. Just sort this out, because, God, can't believe I did this. Alright. Alright, go at the line. Alright, sort out. Teetered out or hit the checkpoint. Green flag. Did they? There they go. Alrighty. If we're not happy with the finish, I'll ask for a 5-flap shootout. White flag, 1 to go. Here they come. Whoa, contact! Jonathan goes spinning. Oh boy, here they come. Back down to the flag. SAXY wins it. Oh my god. Again, I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. Admin's your vote solely. Admin's your vote solely. Jay. Jay. No. Okay. Well, that calls it. That's your race. SAXY is your winner. Again, guys, once again, I'm sorry. I could not hear the laughs because everyone was talking over SAXY. And by everyone, I mean my admins. There was people talking over SAXY, so I couldn't hear them. Alright. I'll see you in the different parties, Jay and SAXY. Alrighty. I honestly don't blame you guys. I pretty much screwed him over. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright, and SAXY's gonna do his Polish victory lap. One Alan Kowicki used to do. Yeah, you backed it in the wall. Never learned, SAXY. Never learned. Yep, never learned. Any closer? Hi. Alrighty. I'm going to stop lecturing again. Alright, let me know whenever your audio is included. You got your... SAXY, do you have your audio included? Alrighty. I told you.
It's included.
Alrighty. After lagging out 2 straight races, and you find yourself in victory lane, how does it feel?
It was good. I had a lot of help this race, definitely. Early on, had Wild helping me when we were up there together. Then obviously, I've had discussions with Jayden for the past 2 weeks to get both of us in, and just working together, and obviously so that I helped him win this last season. So he paid the favor and was driving me as much as he could to get me up front, and led majority of the laps. Smity also helped. I had a lot of help from everybody. I'll have to repay a lot of those guys. But it's definitely good to win, and, you know, after having the struggle the past 2 weeks. So hopefully we can go into New Hampshire and put ourselves in that Final 4 position.
2 races to go. How do you feel? Do you think you're in looking pretty straightforward?
I think so. This is team's 3rd win in my team, the one team. This is our 3rd win in the playoffs, so I think it's fair to say that we have definitely got a shot at this. I wouldn't count us out.
Alrighty. Anything else you'd like to add on?
Drink your Frugerade.
Alrighty. I've heard it from SAXY there.
Dang it, no!
Alrighty. And we want to thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week at New Hampshire.